Hello everybody, this is me Johan here. Today I have a pretty interesting speed test for you guys. The one to the left is the Honor 10 Lite with the high silicon Kirin 710 octa-core chip along with the Mali G51 MP4 GPU and 3 GB of RAM. And the one to the right is the old but still powerful Redmi Note 3, which comes with the Snapdragon 650 hexa-core processor and the Adreno 510 GPU along with 3 GB of RAM inside. Alright, let's start the speed test. Alright, let's start with the dialer. Honor 10 Lite. Messaging. Honor 10 Lite again. Chrome. Again the Honor 10 Lite. Let's move to the cameras now. Again the Honor 10 Lite. Alright, let's just move on to Facebook now. Wow, that was quicker on the Redmi Note 3, surprisingly. Now let's move on to Instagram. Again, quicker on the Redmi Note 3. Wow, this is pretty surprising. Let's move on to WhatsApp now. Faster on the Honor 10 Lite. Moving on to Flipkart now. Oh, that was quicker on the Redmi Note 3. Wow, this phone is still a performance beast. Let's move on to Amazon. Okay, that was quicker on the Honor 10 Lite again, but not by much. Let's move on to YouTube. Wow, that was quicker on the Redmi Note 3. Moving on to Gmail. That is quicker on the Honor 10 Lite. Alright, now moving on to games. This is an area where I anticipate the Honor 10 Lite to take it, but let's just see by how much. Let's start off with Asphalt 9. 1, 2. As anticipated, it looks like the Honor 10 Lite is just slightly ahead. Oh wait, let's just check and see. I fully expect the Honor 10 Lite to take this, as it has a newer chip and a more powerful processor overall. Let's just see by how much. The phone to the right is still no slouch. And it has taken the test by about 5 seconds faster than the Redmi Note 3. Alright, now moving on to Subway Surfers in 1, 2, 3. As anticipated, again the Honor 10 Lite should take this. Let's just see by how much over here. So far, the Redmi Note 3 doesn't seem to be doing a bad job at all. It's won it as anticipated by about 5 seconds again. Alright, now let's move on to the final game, Temple Run 2 in 1, 2. Again, the Honor 10 Lite seems to have taken a slight lead over the Redmi Note 3. Let's just see by how much. Both of them are downloading it as of now. See? They're loading it, sorry. Oh, this looks to be a pretty close one. But as anticipated, the Honor 10 Lite has taken this. But mind you, by not by much. Let's just see by how many seconds. It's done it. By about 3 seconds. You know, that wasn't that much of a difference at all. Alright, moving on to RAM management. Let's start up with the dialer. Not in memory on both. Let's move on to the messaging. Again, not in memory on both. Let's move on to Chrome right now. In memory on the Redmi Note 3, surprisingly. Now let's move on to the camera. Well, again, not in memory on both. Now let's move on to Facebook. Again, reload on both. Instagram. Reload on both, but faster on the Note 3. WhatsApp. Okay, kept in memory. Let's move on to Flipkart now. Reload on both as usual. Alright, let's move on to Amazon and see whether these phones have it in memory. As anticipated, both the phones are reloading it. Moving on to YouTube right now. Again, both the phones are reloaded it. Let's move on to Gmail right now. And as anticipated, both the phones are reloaded Gmail as well. Okay, let's move on to the high intensive task like the games. Obviously, I don't think any of these phones will have these games in memory. But anyways, let's just check and see. Asphalt 9. As anticipated, both the phones are reloading it. Now moving on to Subway Surfers in 1, 2, 3. As anticipated, both the phones have again reloaded it. Let's move on to the last game, Temple Run 2. I don't expect any of these phones to have this game in memory, but anyways, let's just check and see just in case. As anticipated, both the phones have reloaded Temple Run 2 as well. So that's it for my speed test comparison between the Honor 10 Lite to the left and the Redmi Note 3 to the right. The Honor 10 Lite proved to be strong when it came to higher intensive tasks, but the Redmi Note 3 to the right is still no slouch. So that's it for me today, guys. I hope you guys liked the video. If you guys loved the video, I'd appreciate it if you guys could give me a thumbs up. And if y'all are interested in following me, hit subscribe to my channel, and right after that, hit the bell icon so that y'all get notified the second videos are uploaded on YouTube. I'm there on social media. I'm there on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. The links to all my social media are there in the description below. So as it is, as always, I wish all of you a tremendous day ahead of you. Ciao for now.